Good morning. This is Kat. Welcome to my live chat, and I'm your Fly Lady, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. Today is Tuesday, and we have a 2-layer cake. Our first layer is our 5 routines. We have 5 routines almost every day of the week. The weekends, they become a little less, and if you have no paper clutter, it's just 4 routines. Hi, Melissa. The first routine is your morning routine. If you have children, there's a part B to that. That's the children's routine. Second thing is your laundry, and if you still have paper routine. Then in the evening after dinner routine and the before bed routine. If you are a payroll fly baby, you're going to do your first routine, the morning routine in the morning, and then when you go to work, that is if you work a conventional shift, then you'll be doing in the afternoon your laundry and your paper, and then your after dinner routine and your before bed routine. Okay, the second layer of the cake today is that it is free day. So if you're a payroll fly baby, when you come home, you're going to do your laundry, go through your paper if you still have it, inspect what you expect, do your after dinner routine, your before bed routine, that's it. Now, if you have delegated your weekly home blessing hour to 10 minutes each, you won't even have any of that to do. If you have not delegated it and you've decided to split it up along the week, you will have a 10 minutes of your weekly home blessing to do, or less, depending on what part of the house you're doing. Like if it's dusting, that's less time than mopping, for example. Or you can add that to Saturday, so that's your call. Okay, let's see who's on here now. We have 3 people on. This is our second attempt this morning because no one had notifications, so I tried it again. Now there are 4 on with 2 thumbs up. So far, Melissa is here, Brenda Van Mater is here, and Renata Sipos is here. So Renata is my personally mentored fly baby. She's a mentee. All right, so there are 6 of you on, 4 thumbs up. I'm ready for questions, comments, and concerns. If you are asking a question, make sure you put it in all capitals. And hi, Michelle, welcome back. And if you're making a comment, of course, just make a comment. Did you guys get notified this time? There's 5 thumbs up and 5 of you on. I really appreciate that. You guys rock. Did you girls get notification? Just anxious to know. I think not, because there's usually a whole bunch on by this time. Nope. Okay, we're going to go with no notifications today. It'll be a small group. So Melissa, do you have any questions, comments, or concerns? Michelle, Renata, Brenda, any questions? I'm here for you. Let me know. Which of you are my patrons? I know some of you are patrons. Maybe all of you are patrons. Can't remember the patrons. Good morning. All just happened upon you. Thank you, Sarah. No notifications. I looked on the site. Okay. All right, thanks for letting me know. Renata, I knew you were a patron. Who else is a patron? Anybody else a patron on here? Oh, good, Michelle. I'm looking forward to having you over there. I am. You'll be part of the Force of 1,000 on December 31st when I have 1,000, or if it happens earlier, you guys are always going to be my initial Force of 1,000. Brenda's a patron. That's right, Brenda, you are a patron. Guess mine didn't go through. I'm a patron. 3 patrons on here. That's fantastic. Maybe more. We have 300 and I can't remember how many. Pushing 340. That's pretty exciting. So this early in the year, I know we'll have 1,000 by December 31st. All right, any questions, comments, or concerns? Otherwise, I'm going to have to go. I need some comments. I need some questions. That's awesome, Melissa said. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. Or I could just come up with something to talk about. What should that be? That we're moving, and that we're packing, and that we're going through for the millionth time our things to make sure those are what we really want to take. We could talk about that. Melissa said, I'm still struggling with getting the weekly home blessing done in 10-minute increments. That's a great comment, a great question. So Melissa, I will talk about that first. So the weekly home blessing hour, when you do it, if it takes more than 10 minutes, you have to stop anyway. You have to stop. And I'll tell you, you've probably heard me say it before, but I'll tell you again. My daughter Karen was saying the same thing. Ashley, my top mod. My daughter Karen said, I can't do these in less than 10 minutes. My house is just too big. I said, I'm coming over. So I came over, and she said that especially vacuuming was taking her a long time. And I said, well, let's divide up your house. Which rooms? You're going to do your bedroom, the hallway, the living room, the office, and the downstairs hallway. Those are the things you're going to vacuum. And so there were 6 rooms, I think. And so we gave her, I don't know, a minute and a half for each room or something. I can't remember. Do the math. But I think it was a minute and a half per room, including the halls. And so she started in her bedroom. She got it done under time. Remember, you're just doing the middles. You're not doing the edges, and you're not even doing the middles great. You're just hitting them. You're just blessing, right? Then the hallway, as she was walking to the next room, just kind of did the hallway. And she didn't do her children's rooms. Those are for the kids to do. Her kids are older. They're not old, but at the time they were probably 8 and 11. She didn't do her stairway. That wasn't part of it. That's a deep clean. She went downstairs and she started in her living room. And I said, your time is up. No, I've still got to get this part. I said, your time is up. No, I still have to get this part over here. And I unplugged the vacuum and I said, next room. She said, what? I said, next room, you're done. And she went through and she got her whole house done in less than 10 minutes. And she said, oh, I see. She said, the next time though, I'm gonna hit this area over here first and then get that. And so that's how she did it in less than 10 minutes. So you have to say, what rooms am I doing? Divide it up by the number of minutes you have and limit yourself. She had a timer. When the timer says you're up, you're done. If you didn't get it done, you took too long on something, go to the next thing, okay? That's how you do it. All right, I know that no one's getting notifications, and I'm sorry. I tried this twice this morning just to make sure it wasn't on my end, and it's not. Make sure you're on live chat, please, everyone. Mr. B didn't even get notifications. Let's see. Melissa's a patron. Okay, Renata wants to talk about moving. Okay, moving. When you move, you want to really not do what I heard someone. I was watching what was I watching? A YouTube video. That's what it was. And the person was talking about moving, and she said, you know how you usually move? You just throw everything in a box, and when you get to your new house, you sort it out then. Well, yeah, that's the way we do it, and that's not the best way. When you move, don't you want to start with exactly what you need for your home? And you're going to overestimate what you need there. You are. But still, try to estimate what you're going to really need in that home and eliminate some of the stuff that you have now. And like I said, Mr. B and I are pretty clutter-free, and we're still rethinking things. We're still rethinking things. Like I might not take my crock pot to my new home because my Instant Pot has a crock pot feature. Now, I might need it for 2. I might take one of my 3 crock pots. I've got a tiny one, a medium-sized one, and a big one. I might take one of those in case I want to make 2 things at once. I don't know, but I want you to think about how often you really use the things you have and what's really going to work for you in your new house. And only pack those things. Now, once you've got them packed, guess what? All you have left to deal with is what's left over. That can go in the giveaway or the throwaway. Do it immediately, though. If you packed a box and you had all this stuff that you wanted to put in, or a room, you've packed for a room in your new house. You've packed for the master bedroom in your new house. You've left out the stuff that you're going to need to the end. Look at everything else you've got. That is going to be given away or thrown away. Given away or thrown away. That's that simple. Take it to the corner or take it to the Goodwill or wherever you want to donate, okay? That's moving. That's moving. That's simplifying when you move. All right, let's see what else we have. So that was for Renata. She wanted to hear that. Julie said, I'm having trouble keeping up with the system with a baby and odd sleep schedule. Help. Okay, I know you have a little baby, Julie, and here's the thing. You're still going to get up in the morning. Now, if your baby is teeny tiny, like a week or 2, you're not going to be doing anything but some minor routines. But once your baby's a couple weeks old, 2 or 3 weeks old, you're going to start stepping into your routines full-blown. Routines, that means laundry, that means paper, means after you have dinner you're going to clean up. That means in the morning you're swishing and swiping the toilets and the sinks. You're getting yourself ready every morning, and you're doing your before bed routine. And then once you feel good with those, you're going to step into the next things. Now, I don't mention making dinner because that's something that some of our husbands do, some of us do. You may have to make dinner. Hopefully you had, when you had tiny baby, a teeny tiny newborn, somebody brought you food or somebody was making you food, or you could rely on some freezer meals. But now after 2 or 3 weeks, you're ready to start cooking. So make sure that you do that. You're planning your meals. You still have to pay bills. If you're the bill payer, that has to happen. And those are quiet things that you can do, the bill pay things, the grocery list things. Utilize delivery of groceries or having them sent to the back of your car when you go pick up. That's going to be helpful. And then as you get into the zones and into the basic weekly plans, you're going to have to schedule them for first thing in the morning. But with a newborn, you're going to have to stop and nurse for 20 minutes, burp and change clothes for the baby, rock and pat. I mean, there are things that happen with little babies, so you just have to stop and do. But it's only for a season. And then once the baby's settled, put the baby down and do the next thing. Maybe you can't do all of it, but you can do 5 minutes of it. Then you have to go pat the baby a little bit, and then you can do the rest of it. So that's how you do it. You're staying home. You've got a tiny child. You're not running around. You're staying home. You don't have a lot of social commitments outside of the home. You can get this done, and you're going to feel so much better. Make especially sure that you do your before bed routine and your morning routine right away. Okay, that's my answer to that. Let's see. Okay. And Julie, the other thing, and everyone who's listening who has a newborn or a little baby or even a big baby, is don't use your baby for an excuse not to do things. You know there's time when you can. I don't want you to work like a crazy woman, like I did when I had newborns, to try to deep clean the whole house on one day, because that's the way I thought it was done. That's insane. Don't ever do that, okay? Just a little bit. You're only doing 10 minutes of a deep clean if you have a decluttered room. 10 minutes, that's one thing. 10 minutes or less, that's just one thing. You can clean a window. You can vacuum under a couch. You can't move furniture yet, and that's fine. Most of us shouldn't be pulling on furniture anyway. But you could clean under the cushions or vacuum under. If you can, my vacuum goes under my couch. Something like that. You can do that. Okay. Yes, Ashley Beauty, you are here. Melissa Tressler, trying to break it up 30 minutes upstairs, 30 minutes downstairs. That's not how you do it. You do the whole thing, the whole job. So you go, when you mop, you're going to mop the kitchen, mop the bathroom, go upstairs, mop the bathroom, mop the bathroom. When you vacuum, you're going to vacuum upstairs, you're going to go downstairs and vacuum. Hopefully you have 2 vacuums. Or in my case, I go downstairs and I dry mop the downstairs. When you dust, you're going to dust the upstairs, dust the downstairs. That's how you do it. And you do it in 10 minutes. You're going to get a lot of exercise, but you can do it. Okay? Okay. That's why you're glowing when you're through with this. Now I will tell you. Now let me just rephrase that, because actually I vacuum upstairs and I dust upstairs. That's what I do first. And then I wipe the mirror upstairs, the mirrors upstairs, and then I go downstairs and I dust mop the living room, and then I dust the living room. I do have 2 feather dusters, so I dust the living room at that point, and then I'll go do the glass in the downstairs bathroom. But the next thing I'm going to do is mop the kitchen and empty the garbage. So I'm going to go, when I was upstairs, I did get all the garbage together. They're in little tied bags, and I dropped it downstairs. So all I have to do is get the other garbage and take it all out, the other downstairs garbage. Then I do mop downstairs, and then I mop upstairs, and then I'm done. That's how I do it. So depending on if you have carpet or not, you can still do it that way. But I have 2 feather dusters, and I have 2 different forms of floor cleaning. So that's how I did mine. I hope that helps. Okay. But I don't break it up into 30 minutes. I just know that each thing shouldn't take me more than 10 minutes. Dusting takes 1 minute downstairs. It's like nothing. Okay, Melissa. Brenda said, I will say that I still struggle with disbelief that 15 minutes a day will take care of a 3,500 square foot home. Kids are grown and gone, but I still need to clean most of the rooms occasionally. Yeah, and that will be done every month when you do other room. Other room. It will work. That's when you do your zone cleaning and you deep clean the other room. Okay? All right. So don't struggle, just do it. Brenda, Ashley, Mr. B said, literally caught you by chance, never got the notification. Ugh, I know. I'm referring to the deep cleaning schedule, Brenda said. Yeah, okay, so the deep cleaning you're going to do 10 minutes or less. One room, one item. That's what you're going to do. So when you, so let's say, for example, the other room is one of your guest rooms. So you're going to deep clean it, vacuum it. What's really happening in there? Nobody's in that guest room. You're not using that guest room. Vacuum it. And then the next day, I don't know, dust polish the furniture. And then the next day, what's left? You don't need to change the sheets. You don't need to what else is left to do in there? Clean the baseboards, maybe once in a blue moon. I mean, you can move on to another room. So if you just had those two things to do, you could take care of 2 rooms every month. And don't worry about the main bathroom. Or hit the main bathroom. Because here's the thing about bathrooms. Bathrooms get mopped. And they get mopped thoroughly when you do the weekly home blessing hour. That's a mop. You do the whole floor every single week. You swish and swipe every single toilet and sink every single week. If it's a guest bathroom, a hall bathroom, nobody's using the bathtub. What's really happening there that you have to do? So that's why it works when you don't have kids at home. There's just not that much to do. Okay? Alrighty. Let's see. All right, there's 35 of you on here. That's awesome. Literally caught you by chance. I'm referring to the deep cleaning. How are you? Okay, Cinderly, good morning. So happy to catch you. Good morning, Cinderly. And Erica Tannenbaum, welcome back. Cinderly Hahn, I'm happy to be a patron. You have helped me change my course. And Angel, yay, Cinderly. So glad you're one of my force of 1,000 to be. Tracy Allen, oh, no notification. I'm glad I made it. I'm glad you made it too. Denise Briganti, good morning. Got up to clean my house. Yay. Got up to a clean house because your weekly home blessing yesterday. Yes, Denise. Tracy, yes, I was sitting right here. Glad I checked. Thumbs up, everybody. Christina from California is here. KBD Bell. Ashley saying, have you subscribed to Kat? Don't forget. Thank you for reminding everybody. Please subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share these videos with your friends. Share this channel with people that you know who might like it. You know, you don't have to say anything when you share it. Just share it and say, this is something I've been enjoying. You know, and that way they don't think, oh, she thinks I'm a mess. Okay, Sarah Simplicity, thank you for doing this for us. I appreciate the inspiration. You're welcome. Thank you, Kat. Keep trying to get better with the timer for weekly home blessing. Good, Melissa. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B from Gretchen. Patricia, good morning. Hi, darling Patricia. Becky Stoneman, good morning. Becky Stoneman, I keep checking like every 4 times and I'm still late, no notification. I know, honey, it's frustrating. It's YouTube. It's not me. I tried it twice today. Denise Briganti, weekly home blessing takes me a long time because I have fibromyalgia pain, but getting a little faster, have to rest several times. The system is a blessing, as are you. Thank you. So what you're doing is you're working for, say, 5 minutes and then resting and then finishing for 5 minutes. I still don't want you to spend more than 10 minutes on each of the things. Okay, Denise? Even though you have to rest. Bought the feather duster, really cuts down on time. Absolutely. If you don't know about the feather duster, please go to flylady.net and look for the ostrich feather duster. Or if you don't want to buy one there, go online and look for an ostrich feather duster. You want a good quality feather duster, not something that's just going to scatter dust. The ostrich feathers have micro feathers, and they capture all the dust. It's like magnetic. It's awesome. And you don't have to move things. Can you explain the paper clutter routine? Erica said. I will in just a minute. It seems like I have a lot of other rooms, Brenda. You probably do, but you just do it one at a time. It'll get done every year. You're going to be cycling through your house. How often were you cleaning them before you started the Flylady system? But even to get to the windows seems like I won't get them. You will. Kristen, I'm a bit new to weekly home blessing. Tried Monday to stay in one room and complete all tasks. No, that's not what we do. Clutter check, dust, wipe, sweep, mop, so many tools. Better do all the sweeping, dusting, etc., etc. That's right. You just do one thing and then you do the next thing. Unless you have 2 stories and you need to break it up a little. You do them all at once. Do it all. Denise Briganti, thank you for helping me let go when you have a rough day and not feel guilty. That's right. Denise, feels so good when you believe in us. I do believe in you, Julie, and I know you can do it. And if you have any questions, please put them in caps. Doreen Osgarden is back. Hi, Doreen. Patricia said to Brenda that she felt exactly the same way I did it with perfectionist thinking. Now my home blessing is simple and streamlined. My routines, especially swish and swipe and clutter check, work. Yes, they do. Thank you for that comment, darling Patricia. Pepper Durr, good morning. You didn't miss it. Becky Stoneman, my sister told me about your channel, and I'm so grateful. You're really helping both of us. Thank you. Thank you, Becky. See, that's an example of sharing. Her sister shared it with her, and now Becky is going to share it with people, and it's just going to multiply. We're going to be able to get lots of people in who need the help, who you might know. I mean, people you might know really need the help. MG is just waking up in California, fighting off a cold. Any suggestions on how to handle the day off to go to the bank and in for an appointment day and don't want to wear out? Yes, give me just a second and I will answer that. I do think I try to be perfectionistic in my cleaning, Brenda said. Yeah, that's probably it. So much positivity here. I love it, Ashley said. Okay, first, before I answer you, MG, I'm going to answer the question about the paper clutter routine. Again, paper clutter happens when you put the laundry in, you grab an inch of paper. If you don't have your paper in stacks, stack it up. An inch of paper, knowing that 98% of paper clutter is trash. Take an inch, and then all you're doing is taking the trash out of the paper. So you're going, that's trash, that's trash, that's trash. Ooh, I better handle that. That's action. Ooh, that needs to be filed. That's action. That's trash, that's trash, that's trash, that's trash, that's action, that's trash. That's how you do it. And when you're done, you take the trash and you either shred it, recycle it, or throw or burn it, or do whatever you do with it. But take it out of the house. And then the little bit of action items go in your inbox for Wednesday desk day. Don't file everything. Be really a gatekeeper of your file box. You do not have to keep everything. Most things are online today. And remember, in the United States, that our taxes only go back 3 years now, unless you have a big business with a lot of detailed, difficult things, and then you're going to check with your tax advisor, of course. But for a home, a typical home, 3 years is as far back as they go, so that would be 3 years previous plus this year that you're working on. Okay, so if it's older than that, out it goes. So we're in 19 right now. So 18, 17, and 16 are in the files. Now, after you file 19, April 19th is over, then you're going to take 16 and pitch it. You got 17, 18, and 19, you're going to be working on 20. That's how it goes. All right, now I'm going to answer the question that was asked by MG. MG, are you new? I don't remember you just being MG. What's your name? But anyway, you're waking up, you're fighting off a cold, so that's always hard, but you can do it. How to handle the day if I have to go to the bank and in for appointment and I don't want to wear out. So is this your day to day? Are you using this as your errand day? Because that's what I would do if I had things I had to do, like go to the bank and go have an appointment. I would go ahead and get my groceries done. I would get it all done. I would put it on a cycle so I could see where I was going and make sure that I'm following a path and not going zigzag all over the place. And come home. Don't dawdle. Don't shop. When you're out on your errand day, you're not out there, thank you, Margot, new and you're a payroll fly baby. Okay, so you can get errands done on your lunch hour a lot of times. But if you're having, did you say you're having an off day? Let me look. Let me go back. How to handle the day. Have to go to the bank and in for an appointment. And in for appointment of day and don't want to wear out. I'm thinking you're working and you've got to slip out on your lunch hour and do that. But if you're not, then you have to plan that cycle. The deal is you don't want to wear yourself out by shopping and taking out all that time to shop. This is a legit day of work. Your errands are a part of your housework. get them done. An appointment is part of your self-care. Get it done. Don't dawdle. That's the best way not to wear yourself out. But if you say, oh, that's cute. I'm out now. Let me look at that. Oh, let me go look at these blouses. Oh, let me try this on. Oh, let me get this for my friend. Oh, so-and-so has a birthday next month. Let me look for some things for her. This is not the time. And so I hope that helps. All right, let's see, Margot. And I wanted to see what you said about yourself, too. Good morning, Linda. No notification. I know. Kathy Davin. Kathy is a patron, and she loves it, and she's going to be part of my Force of 1,000 come December 31st. I know she is. Micah People was rewatching karaoke and didn't get notified while I was also making freezer breakfast sandwiches, 30 biscuits done, sausage, egg, bacon, just a mixture. That sounds good. I want one. I haven't eaten my breakfast yet. We have a goal of 1,000 patrons this year. Please be the Force of 1,000 Club. There's the Patreon link. It's just $5 a month, and it's so worth it. Everyone who comments on here will tell you that they love being part of the Patreon group. There's no advertisements. I answer your questions there. I make videos for you there, and we're going to have a new form of communication very soon. Okay, so please join. She is a payroll flybaby, but not new. Okay, Margot. Well, so glad to have you on here with us, Margot. Please give me your name each time until I can finally remember that MG means Margot. Jackie Longnecker said, good morning. Patricia said, Brenda, I have the same thing with multiple rooms. I think for me it was overthinking it, plus having so much stuff, the clutter is going. Thank you, Kat. And the surface cleaning is much easier. Yes, she does have a big house. Fighting off a cold, achy, yuck. I'm sorry, MG, take a Tylenol. Kelly Robert, and drink lots of fluid. That'll make you feel, that'll thin out everything. Kelly said, hey, Kat, I've always thought that Marty looks like my aunt. I saw your daughter on karaoke, and she reminds me so much of my aunt's daughter. Isn't that funny? And I think Karen looks a lot like Marty as well. She really looks the most like one of my cousins. Melissa Tressler, or she used to when she was little. Oh, my goodness, Kat and Marty look like they could be aunts. My aunts, too. Are we all related? Maybe. Love Patreon, Margot says. Yes. Dickie Talmadge. Good morning, Kat and Mr. B from Santa Paula, California. Hey, Dickie, did you get that link I sent you for the Carrie L meal planner? I'm going to have Larry put a link down here after the video posts. He's going to go in and start from here out putting the Carrie L link that'll give you 10% off of the meal planner. So, have y'all seen it? Here it is. They have all different kinds, but this is mine. And this one is an 8 by 11, I think. They also have a 7 by something. This one is $40. They have one for $35. And they also have a smaller one that includes breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Pardon me. This one is just your dinner. I mean, you could squeeze it in there if you wanted to, but you put your meals here. This tears off. Each month has a blank, you fill it in month. So you know that you have the menus there. And it also has inventory lists. It has resources. It has, what else does it have? Something else. Resources, inventory. Oh, it's got gatherings. So if you have special events that you do and you want to save that, you know, like Thanksgiving or Christmas, it's got a section for that. And it's got a place for notes in the back. This is such a cool thing. I totally love it. And so my suggestion is that you check that out. Where is the planner from? Carrie L. Carrie L. C-A-R-R-I-E-E-L-L-E. She also makes day planners and project planners, and I love it, Kimmy. So I have this as well as my regular planner. But I love this, and I'll put the link below so you can get 10% off, okay? All right. So Dickie asked me where it was, and she had sent me a personal note, and I sent her the link. She did. Thank you so much. We'll order today. Awesome. And hi, Kimmy. Kimmy's here. Micah People, Kimmy, I was watching you before I rewatched karaoke doing your Mythbusters. Loved what you said about cooking and cleaning. Yes, we all feel that way at times. Yep. Hi, Kimmy. I'm in Utah, too. Love your channel, too. And Becky, I was telling Kimmy, I was telling everyone before you came on to share my YouTube channel with their friends, you've given me a huge boost, Kimmy, and I really appreciate you talking about me on your channel, which makes people come over. But Becky said her sister shared me with her. And so I know there's so many people out there who could really benefit. I personally mentored Kimmy, as a matter of fact. So, and she has some video back in the day of me helping her with her office or something. She's so sweet. Sandra Hannon, good morning from Calgary, Alberta. I've been watching you for years, Kat, and this is the first time I've caught one of these. Sandra, please welcome, and please come more often. We want to talk to you. We want to know your name and know who you are. So please join us regularly. Everybody, please welcome Sandra. So happy to have you. Yes, you do need to get yourself to Kimmy's channel and check it out, Ashley. Everyone loves Kimmy Dickey. You just can't help but love her. She's very lovable. Kimmy, I tried to call you yesterday, couldn't get you. I'm going to try you again after this video. I want to talk to you. Welcome, Sandra. There you go. Sandra's feeling the love. Patricia said hello. And I think my sister also told me about Kimmy's channel. See, it makes such a great difference when you share with each other. So I've shared with my sisters. My sister has shared. Oh, that's okay, Kimmy. Don't worry. I figured you had something going. It's all right. But I'm going to try you again after this. We won't talk long. I shared you with my son's principal after she mentioned that she gets really sidetracked doing housework. Yay, Linda. I'm so glad. I hope she comes on and says, yes, Linda referred me. Welcome, Sandra, and welcome, Sandra. Okay, it's actually been about 31 minutes, even though you guys didn't get a notification, and I'm sorry, that's just a YouTube glitch sometimes. I'm going to go. I will be back this evening, but then I won't be here tomorrow because I'm mentoring all day long, and I won't be here on Thursday morning. I'll be here Thursday evening. So the next time we meet live will be between 6 and 7 p.m. on Thursday evening, Eastern Standard Time. All right, that's it for today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I hope you always remember that you are beautiful.